Top of the morning to you. And yes, here we are in Gippsland. Today, in this vlog, we're going to see an ancient tree, check out some towns around here, and check out some beautiful waterfalls. So what are you waiting for? Andy from Andy's World Journeys, come with me, let's do it. What we're going to do, folks, today is we're going to head off to the Ada tree. But first of all, we're going to drive through Neerim South. We might have a little look at the lake there and check out the towns on the way. So let's get into the car. Let's not waste any more time. And this is the beautiful little town of Neerim South. It's got a couple of places to eat, cafe, milk bar, and a bakery. It's got a post office and a bottle shop, pub, and a little supermarket. So it's got everything that you need, hey? And it's probably, no, it is the biggest town in the area. Spread over the hills, it's green, it's beautiful. It's a lovely little place. Just to prove that there are actually cars here, which is not something we've seen a lot of so far in Gippsland. Anyway, that's all you get from Neerim South. We're heading to the Ada tree. Another very quick stop here. We've got a little bit of a war memorial, and we've got a cemetery which sits here. This is Neerim, just plain Neerim. Much smaller than Neerim South, in fact. I mean, there's a few houses that way, and there's probably a few houses that way. But basically, this is it. So I'd say, you know, total population is 1-200 maybe. And there are no stores per se, although there is a sign out there that says handcrafted steel and timber furniture. So maybe somebody produces some authentic Neerim furniture right here in the little town of Neerim. Let's keep moving. Another quick stop for you folks here at the Alpine Trout Farm, just 2 kilometres outside of Noojee. This is a site that brings me back memories. We used to come down here, we used to stay near Neerim South, and sometimes we would come to the trout farm and we would fish for trout. What is it really like? Well, I suppose it's fun for the young kids, but basically they've got a bunch of concrete pools there which are brimming. They are just chocker full with trout. So if you can't catch one, don't know what's wrong with you, but I don't even eat fish. I think I just put them back in. Sounds pretty cruel, doesn't it? Anyways, I suppose, you know, all part of the circle of life. But push on now. Next stop, Ada tree. Behind me, a walking track, and up here, another walking track. And they both are labelled Walk into History. Now, the thing about this area is, with at least Vodafone, possibly Optus, the reception is absolutely dreadful. In fact, I couldn't even get GPS at some point. So I'm kind of flying blind here. So I presume that, you know, the Ada tree is this ancient old tree. So Walk into History is a reference to that. I suspect that the start of the walking track is up there that way somewhere. I'm pretty sure the Ada River is in this direction. So I'm sort of taking a gamble in heading in this direction to see if we actually can get to the Ada tree. I'm not sure how long. Here we go, Walk into History. Right, Walk into History, and we go down this thing. But does it say this way to the Ada tree? No. Big Creek Basin Road. That was where I was told to go when I pulled into the wrong road before. So we're sort of going down. Oh look, there's some little steps. Is this the right way to the Ada tree? Time will tell. I mean, it's a lovely day. I just walked through a cobweb. Plenty of cobwebs, got to watch out for spiders. Well, it's a decent path-ish. So let's see what we can find. Is this the way to the Ada tree? Gosh, I hope so. Well, it's been an interesting walk at least. I think I found myself in the Dagobah system. Somewhere in there is Yoda's house. Folks, looks like I guessed wrong. Here we are, we've hit the main road. That's the end of the trail. I guess I got to go back. Just been a little bit uncomfortable on this track. As you can see, it's covered with a lot of debris, and not the cheesy kind. So it's just sort of that time of year where there's got a lot of spiders and snakes finding their way out. So I've got to be careful. I've seen a number of snake holes, I think. Some of them look quite fresh. So the last thing you want to do is stand on a snake, especially when you're out on your own. Whew. Certifiable snake hole. Right in the middle of the walking track. You got to be careful. I'm wearing jeans, which I think is probably a good thing because it's probably harder to bite through jeans than thinner pants. And shorts, well, that would just be plain silly, I would say. Especially when you look at all this stuff here across the track. Anyway, we're just about back of the car now. I'll have a think about it. There's a place not far from here, a couple of K, maybe 5. It's called Powell Town. I'm hoping there might be some reception there. If there is, well, maybe I can get as close, but if it's another long walk, I've still got something else to do. I've got to get back to Melbourne. So, yeah, we'll see. Hey all, so just as I was going towards Powelltown, I found a road, well, track I would call it, to the Ada tree. So there you go, and it was 24k away from there. Now I'm about 5 to 6k away, and I just, it's been a beautiful drive, but look here. So what you see there is some devastation from bushfires a few years back now, because you can see that there's quite a lot has regrown, but you can see how a bushfire has obviously swept right over the top of that hill there. Anyway, let's do it. Let's get to this Ada tree, hey? I'm not just giving up. Folks, I didn't give up, and here we are. This is the Ada tree car park. It's a lot more official than what I had before. I don't know. Apparently a 35-minute walk, so better get into it. Thought there might be a sign saying how long it would take. Anyways, let's do it. Okay folks, well here we go again. And this is going to be an hour and a half walk apparently, so we'll see what we can do once that's done. We might just be able to have enough time to check out the lookout over the falls. We might not have a chance to get to the falls. There's an interesting little obstacle on the trail, but as you can see it's a much better trail than the one I tried before. It was nowhere near this, not even close, not even vaguely close.
And here, I made it to the Ada tree. The Ada tree weighs about
225 tonnes. Its age is somewhere between 300, possibly closer to 400 years old. About 15 metres tall at chest height. The Ada River is believed to be named after Ada Mortimer, a local resident who knew the surveyor. Subsequently, the tree was also given Ada's name. So there you go.
That tree is a lot older than I am.
There is something special about that tree. Worth all the bloody trouble it was to get here, and it was quite a bit of trouble, but it's always good to say that you did what you set out to do. It's a bit dodgy over here, folks. Storms, storm damage.